Yo guys, and welcome back to another review. And in today's video we're going to be reviewing the 12th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver prop replica by Rubbertoe Replicas. And well, this is literally how the box came. It was in a cardboard box, and this was kind of submerged in, if I can show you guys, put that there for a sec, in these. So yeah, these were like submerged in that. So, but as you can see, my edition is 269, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap this. It came in this green bubble wrap, and basically I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap this right now. But as you can see, it is very well wrapped, obviously. I mean, this, all in all together, this did actually turn out to be like around £1,000. So in the end, it actually turned out to be, I think, just a little under £1,000. So not too bad, but obviously need to add shipping and taxes onto that. So it probably turned out to be around about that in the end. But this is the box officially. So we're going to go ahead and get all this bubble wrap out of here, and then we're just going to go ahead and get on to the box itself. But yeah, now all of that is out the way, we can actually get onto the box. But before we actually get into opening this box, if you want more of these kind of videos, smash the like button on this video and hit subscribe. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so anyone who can subscribe would be massively helpful to this channel and the future of these reviews. Also, if you want to help out a little bit more, I do have channel memberships, only $1.99 a month. Or if you want to help out specifically on this video, I do have super thanks enabled on my channel. So if you want to leave any sort of donations or whatever, then super thanks is definitely the place to do that. But yeah, no, these reviews are definitely very expensive to do. So yeah, because this one definitely costs like very, very close, if not over £1,000. So very, very big video. And also, one of the fun facts is, you know, the 12th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver is actually one of my favourite Sonic designs too. Obviously, 11th is the OG, it's amazing, and, you know, I've got so much love for the 11th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver, but 12th is very, very nice, I can't lie. So, if we look at this box, it is nice, it's like silver, and it is made of metal, which is pretty cool. The sides and the bottom of this box are basically blank, but the top here, you have the DW logo right here, 12th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver by Rubbertoe Replicas, and this nice Gallifreyan text. Also, this has almost kind of like a glimmer to it, as you can see, which is very, very nice too. So we're going to go ahead and take the top off of this right now, and have a look inside. Now, when you have a look inside this, you are greeted with this, which is the certificate of authenticity. It looks so super, super nice. We're going to have a look at that in a sec. But this underneath it right here is basically just all of the cleaning instructions and maintenance and general stuff like that, you know, of how it works, and a little bit of information on the Sonic itself. So pretty useful for keeping it. But if we go back to this, we have the certificate of authenticity, and on the back it's got the DW logo right there, very, very nice. But on the front here, it's got all of this, a nice picture of the Sonic too, like almost a blueprint kind of look. And then in the nice TARDIS blue, we have number 269, and it is actually signed by Nick himself. And if you guys don't know, Nick is the person who actually made the prop for the actual show, and these are replicas that he has actually made himself or have been worked on by people who work for Rubbertoe Replicas, but no, literally signed by the man himself. So this is super cool. As a Doctor Who fan, a huge fan, and a now collector of these, it's super exciting to receive one of these. Also, a little bit of an update too. I take it this is going to be coming out in 2022 and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to be doing a collection video in December where I, show off all of my sonic screwdriver prop replicas and sort of cool stuff like that. So if you guys want that, please smash a like on this video and I will make that. But no, put that to the side. Now, you have this nice foam piece on the top right here, and it has this little hole, which, if you pull it up, you can see is underneath. So we're going to go ahead and reveal this together. So, okay, 3, 2, 1. And we have that right here, so I'm going to put that by the side. And this is what you are greeted with. Now, first of all, I want to say the outside is so nicely done. It is literally laser engraved into the foam, and it's all this kind of Gallifreyan text, which is super cool. I actually love this so much. And then obviously you've got the Sonic, which is held really firmly and securely inside of this box. It's not, there's no rattle in it, and there's a nice little piece of foam underneath it too, to kind of protect it and make sure it's all good, I guess. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is remove the Sonic from this right here. We're going to have a look at the base first of all. Right here we have the base in all of its glory. Right here. I'm going to actually move this aside and say that it actually came from here. That's the bottom of the tin. So the base sort of stays down here, and you can see how much protection this Sonic has inside of the box, which it's super cool that they offer all of this, and it's custom to this specific Sonic too, so I really like that. And the metal tin is such a cool extra thing. It just makes this experience feel so much cooler. So this is the base, and obviously the bottom has this padding on it so that it doesn't slide around too much. And it's quite a big base too, and it's in this nice hexagonal shape, almost to match the sort of hexagonal print around the 12th Doctor's TARDIS, which I think is just such a cool attention to detail. On here you have this almost engraved DW logo, 12th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver, and then obviously number 269 and signed by Nick himself on the base too. So not only do you get a signed certificate, you also get the signed base, and it also has this beautiful Gallifreyan text all the way around it, and then obviously the piece where you put the Sonic in. I'm going to show the Sonic in the base in a bit, but before that, obviously I've got to show off the Sonic itself. Wow, so now the Sonic is up here, right here. You can really tell how much different it is to the actual Character Options toy. Like, the paint all just looks slightly different. It looks slightly lighter too. Like, the paint has this sort of glossy look to it too. It just looks really nice. And obviously, picking it up and feeling it is totally different too. Like, it's just so much more heavy and really nice feeling. But we're going to go ahead and show off all of the details of this Sonic. We're going to go from the bottom to the top, and then obviously show all of the features too. So pretty cool. So we're going to start off on the end cap, and as you can see, the end cap has this really nice silver piece on the bottom. It then has this nice gold sort of almost ring right here, and then followed by a nice blue piece right here, which, by the way, I think with use these blue pieces will fade and have wear to them, and this obviously will just happen over time and over use with the Sonic. You obviously then have this really nice piece right here, which is sort of engraved and textured. I think it looks really cool. We then move on to this section up here, which then we have these little cage pieces here with the blue in the middle. It also has these like little flecks in the blue, which I think is just such a cool piece. It's not like a solid blue, it's got like little bits in it, and I think it's just such a cool colour. And then obviously got the little sort of almost like rivets right here. I think that's what you call them. Don't like judge me or anything. It's I don't know a massive amount about that kind of stuff, but anyway, you have this little section here with the gold pieces showing through, which just looks so beautiful. You then have this, which is the double gold ring section. I think this is actually to resemble Peter Capaldi's gold ring. It's like it comes into two parts, and that is from obviously the series, so super cool thing. And then obviously you have going up on here, you have this nice big section of the blue here with a little sort of screw on the back there, and then a silver piece here. And then obviously if we flip it over to the front, this is where you have the switch, which we're going to get onto a little bit nicely, but as you see, the detail on the switch always has this texture from the top to the bottom there, which looks really nice. Obviously then we have the claws on either side with the nice little gold pieces in here and all around here. The claws actually do work on this, so if you actually pull out, this claw is very stiff on this one, but I'm just going to go ahead and try and demonstrate with the other claw. So as you can see, I have both of the claws now in the open mode right here, as you could say, and I think it looks really cool. It's a really nice touch that they added this to the replica too, as technically the idea for these claws is because in one scene, I believe in Series 8, Clara said to the Doctor, next time make one that doesn't roll. So obviously they had to include these little claws that when opened means that the Sonic can't roll. And I think that's just a really nice touch that they added into this. So they are the claws, which I'm going to try and attempt to shut with one hand. Yep, managed to get it this time. So yeah, moving on to this top section right here, you have another golden ring followed by some little silver pieces right here, and then you get on to the actual emitter of this sonic screwdriver, and you can see it's sort of like a blue cage section with these 5 pieces right here, these sort of like little see-through, almost acrylic, almost like translucent, because they're not fully transparent. They are slightly hazed, which is pretty cool. And I say 5 because there is one that runs directly down the middle too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Another thing that I will actually mention whilst I'm at it is the screws actually align on the back, which I think is a really cool touch. So you've got the screw at the top, screw in the middle, and one on the bottom, and they all perfectly align with each other, which I think is just a really cool touch. But no, that is pretty much the look of the full Sonic right here. I think it looks really beautiful, and it looks amazing, and you know, it looks like it's just melted from the screen into my hand, which, you know, honestly, I've never seen the actual prop in person, but it looks amazing. And you know, the other Sonics that Nick has done look super accurate, so I have no doubts that this one is going to be just as accurate, if not even more accurate than the others. So, turning to features, this Sonic has lights and sounds in this. Now the sound chip is very quiet, as Nyx decided not to drill holes in this to allow the sound to escape, which, you know, personally I'm perfectly fine with that, because the actual props didn't emit sound. So obviously, because that was added in post-production in the editing, you know, obviously no sound is technically more accurate, and as I'm going to be using these more as like prop replicas slash props for maybe future productions, I think that that is a really cool feature, that, you know, the sound isn't as prominent in this, you know, as say the toy is. So yeah, offers lights and sounds. So if we're looking at this, you know, first of all, if you push it up, there we go. If you push up the slider right here, it will turn green. As you can see, it looks pretty nice in this lighting, and you can see it very well through the end. Also, another cool thing, because the switch is how it is, you can just leave it and it'll stay on all the time. But no, I think it looks really nice, lit up. Super nice, and I really like it. So that is the first setting. Second one, sliding it down, you have the blue setting. And again, slides up all the way around. Shows actually really nicely on camera too. And you can leave it the same as before. Now, this Sonic actually comes with 2 hidden sounds too. Same as the character options toy, has the same sort of chip with it, but you have the 2 extra sounds. So the first one, you push it up twice, you have this pulsating green. These are actually showing up really nicely on camera, which is so good. But as you can see, that is the pulsating green. And then probably my favourite of the sounds and lights is the sort of chasing blue mode. So let me try and get this right. First time. But no, as you can see, this is what the mode looks like. And it also represents how the TARDIS lights chase each other too, which I think is another really nice touch of this Sonic. Now, if I had one extra thing that I would say is that, you know, if I could add something a little bit extra to this Sonic, is that to add a 3rd hidden mode in it. And honestly, I think it would be super cool. It would be a huge ask though, like 100%. But to add a hidden red mode, because this Sonic was seen, like, it did light up red. Admittedly, it was only really for like 1 episode, and, you know, I think it was 1 episode. It wasn't very much, let's just say that. It had a hidden red mode, but it didn't sort of get activated very often. But it would be really cool to see it in the replica. But obviously, I'm totally okay with the green and the blue. But no, if I would say anything else to be added, maybe a red mode. But I think it would be cool if they did a second version of this. If they did a second version of the 12th Doctor's Sonic prop replica, and they did it with like a whole red mode, so that us as collectors can get basically the same Sonic as in looks, but the red mode is added, sort of maybe instead of one of the colours, or maybe it has just the red mode and it's like a red mode exclusive Sonic. I think that would be a cool idea, so that, you know, fans can use the red and the green and the blue modes on this one, and have a second replica with just the red mode on. I think that would be, you know, a really cool release. You know, Nick, if you're watching this, you know, could be a possible future release. You never know, like a limited run maybe. But that would be cool. But no, we're gonna move on and see how it looks when placed in the stand. So here is the Sonic and its base. So to put the Sonic into the base, you just basically take the bottom of it and slide it into this little acrylic piece right here, and it just slides into place like this. And to be honest, it holds very sturdily. It's pretty good sturdy wise. Obviously my bed is a little bit uneven, so it might wobble around a bit more than usual, but it seems to be holding in place pretty well, and that is definitely what you would want from the base like this. So 100%, but also a nice little cool touch, which I did notice, is that it also resembles the look of when we first actually saw this Sonic, when it was poking up from the TARDIS console, and I just think that's an extra really cool little thing to go with this Sonic, you know, to have the base constructed in this way, so you can sort of have it in that pose. So yeah guys, that'll be pretty much the end of this review right here. I've reviewed obviously the Sonic, the base, everything to be involved with, so yeah, that's pretty much the end of the review. My overall opinion on the Sonic, it is so amazing. I love it so much. Huge thank you to Nick for making these, and you know, I feel, you know, really happy that I actually own one of these. You know, the fact that I actually get to have one of these. I know these are like one of the last batches that he's gonna make ever. Honestly, I think he should do just one more batch or something like that, or just not even like any time in the future, like, and not anytime like soon, but maybe a year or a couple of years down the line, maybe like a 5 or 10 year sort of anniversary of the Capaldi era. It would be so cool to see maybe a second edition of one of these with the red setting. You know, as I said a little bit earlier, it would be so cool. I would 100% get it too. Honestly, that's the thing. I'd 100% get it. Like, it would be so cool. But anyway, that pretty much does it for my review. So no, if you enjoyed this video, please smash a like. Smash a like. You know, if you want to help out a little bit more, join the channel memberships or leave a super thanks down below. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. Also, please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Honestly, the more likes and support I get on this video, the more I'm going to be wanting to make these reviews. Also, you know, make sure to smash a like and let me know sort of like your opinions on this Sonic. And also let me know if you want a Sonic collection video, because I've seen a lot of these people who, you know, make these reviews do collection videos, and you know, obviously I love collecting these, and I'd love to show off my collection. Obviously I do a lot of content on this channel, but I'd love to start making some more videos like this that I just enjoy making. So please smash a like on this video if you want more of these kind of things. But no, thanks for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.